Hello and welcome to this Oak Tree English video on future forms. This is a video on future forms, not tenses. Grammar purists will tell you there is no such thing as a future tense. Other people will tell you, well, we use future forms as if they are tenses and you can think of them in those terms. It's not important. In order to talk about the future, we have various grammatical forms. The ones we're going to look at today are will, sorry, my mouse wasn't doing what I wanted it to there. Will, going to, the present continuous, the present simple, and the future perfect. We're going to look at all of those in turn. Let's start with will. This is sometimes thought of as the future simple. Technically, this is a form which uses a modal verb as an auxiliary. A modal verb is one like must, can, or might, or in this case, will, or possibly shall, which is always followed by an infinitive. And this form behaves like a simple tense in that the negative is included in the auxiliary, changing will to won't, in exactly the same way we have do and don't and did and didn't. But there is no change in the third person singular, so instead of going to does, it just stays as will. It's not wills. I will, you will, he, she, it will. Not wills, because that's a different verb with a different meaning. Everyone confused yet? Great. Now, it can also be used in the continuous form. I will be doing something, but we'll brush over that. We use this form to talk about something that is a strong intention. That is a prediction without evidence, or, for example, I'll use this video in my class. I don't know if I will, but it's a prediction without, this is a strong intention. This is what I intend to do. This video will get 10 likes. This is a prediction without any evidence. It's quite possible that no one will like this video and it will go into the dust heap of YouTube, but you know, it's possible. It's also used for a decision made at the time of speaking. So someone might say, hey, this video was really helpful. I know, I'll give it a thumbs up. We also use it for requests. Will you give this video a like? Suggestions use the same formulation, but with the word shall in place of will. For example, shall we subscribe to Oak Tree English? The wiggling of the eyebrows there was supposed to encourage you so to do. Let's talk about general plans. Now this is where we've got going to. They're general plans, they're solid intentions, but as yet without any action having begun. We use it, so for example, I'm going to make a video a week next year. That's my solid intention. I intend to do that. Will it happen? Almost certainly not, but I intend to do that. I am going to make a video a week next year. We also use it for predictions with some evidence. This channel is great. You're going to get loads of subscribers. Going to get there, and the evidence is that this channel is great. I'm encouraging you gently to subscribe. If you don't, there's no chance of you ever passing any exam ever. No, okay, that's not true. So we use it for predictions with some evidence. Going to. Oh, it's always followed by the infinitive. I'm going to make. You are going to get. The present continuous with future meaning. Now this is used to express plans which have already been started. For example, John Denver is leaving on a jet plane because he's bought the ticket and prepaid the taxi, which is currently waiting and blowing his horn, as those of you who know who John Denver is will realise. Albert P. Doolittle from My Fair Lady is getting married in the morning because he's arranged it with his bride, booked the church and paid for the reception. So we use the present continuous with future meaning for plans which have already been started. We've got solid evidence. So I'm sitting the exam on the 6th of June. I've been entered. I've been working hard all year to get ready for this. I'm sitting the exam on the 6th of June. We're going on holiday next week. We're going on holiday. We are going. That wasn't a good choice of phrase, was it? We are traveling to Barbados next week. I've never been to Barbados. If there's any Barbadians watching, is that the right term? Feel free to extend me an invitation. So this is the present continuous with future meaning. Now we can also use present simple with future meaning. This is much less used, but it is possible. And it's mainly used for timetabled events. For example, the exam starts at 11:30 a.m. and you're there thinking, well, what's that video got to do with the exam starting at 11:30? Good point. The train leaves at 12:30 p.m. That makes more sense. And we've also here got a guardsman outside Buckingham Palace, because the changing of the guards happens at 11 a.m. at Buckingham Palace. Here he goes, marching away. It happens every day at 11 a.m. The train leaves at 12:30 p.m. because it says so on the time. The exam starts at 11:30 a.m. which means you need to be there at 11 o'clock. Please don't be late for an exam. It's really annoying. This is the present simple with future meaning. Now there is another form which looks very fancy if you attempt it in an exam. And this is the future perfect, and it exists in the simple and continuous form, just as you would expect. This is used to tell a story from the perspective of the future. It makes predictions about things that will be the case at a predefined point in the future. So if we predefine a point, let's have a look. By the end of the year, predefined point, we're now telling the story from the perspective of that point in the future. By the end of the year, Oak Tree English will have gained 1,000 subscribers. Will have gained 1,000 subscribers. Perhaps you will be one of those 1,000. So will have gained from at the point at the end of the year. At that point, they will have gained. Now we haven't done that yet. We're sitting around about 650 at the moment, but feel free to add yourself to that number. So we've got by the end of the year, this will have happened. So it's making a prediction based on from the perspective of the future. Do you want to see that again? Of course you do. Here it is. I will have made 100 videos. I will have made. Notice it's the perfect. So like all perfect, we have the past participle, the perfect auxiliary is always have. So have made, and the future auxiliary there is I will have made. I will, future, have, perfect, made, past participle because it's the perfect voice, perfect tense. I will have made over 100 videos. I'm labouring that a bit. Let's see it in the continuous. Okay then. You will have been watching my material for many months. Perhaps. Or perhaps you've been put off by this video and thought, this is rubbish, I'm never watching this again. Yeah, it's up to you. So, thanks for watching. I hope you will like this video. Hey, are you going to share it? In 10 seconds time, you will have subscribed to Oak Tree English. Goodbye.